Okay.
All right. Hold on a second. Yeah, you're good.
Okay, thank you. Sorry about that, everyone. I'm going to pull my screen up again so I can see all you. My phone wanted to optimize while I was going live. When you're using your phone, it doesn't supposed to do that until you're not, not using it. So I don't know. I don't even know where it left off at. I know I was about to talk about this. This is what I won at Raising Cane's. They gave it to me because they was really nice. That's why I want to go back there and do some kind of mukbang or something.
Very nice.
But they gave me 2 free gift cards, and I gave one to the guy that I have what they're having in front of me. That gentleman, I gave him the card for another free meal, and I gave the one to a homeless guy at a McDonald's. Okay.
Sorry about that, everybody. We're back. I know. I think I might have cut off announcing the stuff. So my next video about this Vegas trip is Quesadilla with Eli. That is a collab. And then my favorite one, the beer and taco. And then the next one after that is Barcode Burger. It's a burger and fries, and Dillinger is another burger and fries. And the last one is Cereal Killers, which is a massive, biggest bowl of cereal I ever saw. Just obnoxiously huge.
You're on this side now.
Yeah, I know. We switched.
I don't know what happened with that, but
I hope I did that right. Wait a second.
You're wrong. Wrong way.
Oops. We'll do like a high five.
Wrong way.
No, this is the right. No, I need to do.
There you go. Oh.
I'm gonna give you a high five.
Yeah, I got it. I got to do it like this. You're too far over now. Right.
The ice cream challenges. How do we survive the ice cream challenge? I'm not sure when that ice cream was. That's going back a little while, I think.
Ice cream challenge?
Yeah.
Jared Eats, did you finish the serial killer? I think it was your. I don't know if they had a picture frame with like 9 people or 8 people in it that finished it.
Okay. That was not an easy challenge. Oh, gotta let the dog in.
Casey says the chickens wanted your attention and sabotaged the show. It was this phone for some reason. This is a new deal with YouTube, so they're still probably working the kinks out. I really like it because it shoots in 1080. It'll shoot 1080 instead of 720 when you're shooting this way from a phone. But apparently, when you're going live on it's called Get Together, but it's a collab. But when you're doing that, I guess it's the phone's not reading that the phone's in use, because when your phone's in use, it doesn't supposed to optimize your phone and shut it all the way off.
Okay. Well, Lee, thanks for watching the Spaghetti Pizza. And Jer Eats, wow, that is a huge challenge. Not knocking your abilities, but I'm saying that's the challenge. That's not a layup. I definitely had to work with that.
Yes.
I let my dog in, or else he wanted to know what's going on here.
They said somebody, they never knew that's the song Who Let the Dogs Out. They never told everybody who let the dogs out. They never, they asked the question, but they never answered it. So they know who let the dogs out right now. You just let the dogs out.
I did. And I don't know where they cut off before. someone asked if we ever travel internationally. We do have some plans, but I have definitive plans. I will be traveling internationally this month.
I'm going intercontinental,
There you go.
the interstates. I'm good for 1 or 2 states outside of my state.
Well, I'll be traveling somewhere and making some content. I've never put out content from this country before, so it'll be a surprise.
Okay. Look for plenty of videos. Probably, I'm pretty sure you're going to do a lot of videos there.
I'm going to try. If you put stuff out on YouTube, you have to take advantage of every opportunity.
Yep. In the future, I want to do a freaking stealth camp from time to time, but it's been raining. It didn't rain today. I had to get the chicken stuff done today. It's supposed to rain for 3 more days in a row, but I do have, Bob, have you ever heard of a stealth chariot?
Stealth chariot?
Yes, like the gladiators.
Oh no.
Well, nobody has heard of it until the video's coming out here on the 15th. I got a stealth chariot. I'm going to be using, it's attached to my bike. It's actually a bike trailer, but chariot sounds a lot better. But I'm going to be riding that for like 15 miles and getting exercise while I'm getting videos. So I'm going to maybe do a 2-day stealth for 2
Very
different
nice.
videos, and do 15 miles. So I'm trying to get some exercise in while I'm hiding in the bushes.
Very good. As far as where I'm going, I can't say where I'm going because it hasn't been announced publicly. But I just want it to be a surprise. It's going to be some personal stuff, and then eating stuff. Of course. I mean, like Brandon can always film something for his channel where he does that good fast food thing. Me, it's a little bit harder. I need to I usually film lately regular longer meals, but I am looking forward to do that. What about Louisiana? We were in Louisiana. We did
Yeah, we did burrito. We wore the hat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Did we warm up? I did no warming up in Las Vegas, and I think that is why I had such a problem with serial killers. I should have probably warmed up before the serial killers because that was bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Well, I think you warmed up with another challenge.
Well, yeah, I warmed up with a tour of the Hoover Dam, which I recommend if you're in the area, and a couple other challenges.
Tasha just came up the driveway, so let's stop talking about her. But this is not the coldest drink because they didn't sponsor me, but this is a pretty cold drink. Can you see the whole?
That is a nice bottle. Casey, there is a video. My wife does appear in a couple of videos. I put out probably, I don't know how many hundreds of videos. It's, if you even catch like an elbow, it's amazing. But she is throughout one video. I won't say because she doesn't want me to, but she is extensively in one of them.
You have to search through his videos now and find her.
Yes, that one. I couldn't edit her out of that one, Chad. At some point, DJ, I will be going to Louisiana. My son-in-law is from, I'm going to say he's from Lafayette. I don't think he really is from Lafayette. I think he's from a small town outside Lafayette, but we'll just call it Lafayette. So at some point, I'm sure I'll be taking a trip to, I've already met his family at the wedding, but all of his family's down there.
Yeah, I think all his family knows that I've been around Lafayette.
Yes.
I told every one of them when they said Lafayette, I said, "Oh, I did a boudin contest there, and then I did a few other items, and they knew about the Brutus burger. That was a good place to eat, and some other ones. Yes, there's some good food down there.
Mm-hmm. Any question on the Vegas trip? Like, I'll tell you stuff. I don't want to spill on everything, but
We got some good B-roll. We got some good, I call it the creep cam, but they knew the camera was on, but I tried to shoot it toward the crowd and stuff, but we got some good footage at that is it barcode,
yes.
and quite a couple other ones. And I think the one that Bob just did, did you tell him that you did that? The first challenge you did when I picked you up?
Yeah, so I did the quesadilla with Eli. So we each had our
Okay.
own challenge. So that would be the first one that's coming out next Friday, and man, that was tough to start out with. That was not that wasn't a warm up. That was a hard challenge.
I think that was my second non-paying, well, my second time videoing for somebody else while they ate. Uh, so Bob was at, I think the 10th inning here in Memphis, in Mississippi here in South
Mhm.
Haven. I videotaped with him while he ate, and then I did. Hopefully, the footage came out okay with the. I do a lot of stuff while doing stupid shots behind stuff to make it fuzzy, and I try different stuff to try to make things happen in the video. So hopefully, it came
Though,
out
yeah,
okay.
those two videos, Brandon did not eat. I did not eat with Brandon, so he did that extra filming, and I appreciate it because that's something I could never ever get on my own. We use stationary tripods. Every once in a while, I can reach a tripod and change the angle, but what he was doing, hopefully, the videos will be more entertaining. When someone does that type of shot.
Yeah, because it's different. It's instead of just one still shot, or sometimes you can get the picture and kind of move it the way you want just a little bit by using the crop, and kind of do that. And somebody actually asked me who was filming for me on one video because I was doing that. They're like, "Who was moving the camera?" But it was just the editing. But it's a whole different world when you got something moving in it while you're eating. It looks a little more professional, maybe.
Absolutely.
But no, somebody did ask, did you do any breakfast buffets? Dog God says we didn't do any buffets while we was there. I did call the Bacchanal. It's Baccanal, the buffet, a Little Caesar. I think they call it Bacchanal. But they said that you have to get a reservation. I did call and they said I can come in at 9:45 p.m. and they close at 10. And I said, is it half price if you come right at the end? And they said, no, it's full price. I'm like, well, I don't want to come right at the end full price and you're closing because I'm going to eat for an hour and a half or 2 hours and they're probably going to want to close down. But Bob says, no matter what, probably if you come at that time, if they even have 15% of the stuff on the buffet, it's still a whole bunch more than a regular buffet.
Mm-hmm.
But I did for May the 11th at 6 p.m. If anybody's in Las Vegas, you need to get your reservations because I just reserved it last night for May the 11th with Tasha at 6 p.m. Okay, I'm not doing a live video. I might shoot it. Hopefully, I'll shoot a video because that's what I want to do. But I already reserved it. I already got the plane tickets for the 10th through the 14th. So it's going to be a more expensive trip because Tasha's coming and she needs to stay in a freaking room and she's not sleeping in the car. So,
Thank you, Pure Texan. Jer Eats. Okay, I assume you're talking about the quesadilla, and I can only speak to Eli's quesadilla, my quesadilla, and Brandon's quesadilla. But I will tell you that all three of ours weighed different amounts of weights, and none of ours matched what Heavy D did. My personal quesadilla was 10 pounds of what I'm going to call food, plus the two things of, I guess it's called consomme. So that challenge is, they're nice, they weigh it out, but there could be a pretty good variance on what you're getting to do that challenge.
yeah, mine was 9 pounds plus the consomme, which came to right at almost 10 pounds. So it was about a pound for the consomme. But it came out first at 14 pounds. I think 13 pounds maybe. But I told him, I said, this is supposed to be 9. So he took a whole layer off and it came to 9 pounds without the consomme. So I do appreciate him doing that. I didn't put the video out because the video was already 45 minutes. So what I did was I'm going to put another video out for these folks because they're really nice people. And they didn't have to do that, but I'm going to put the whole video of the making of the Godzilla for an additional video, maybe in a couple of weeks. So if you want to see the making of it, it's not a food challenge on that one, but it's just going to be the making of it and how it went down with them taking it off and such.
Yeah. So
But
Heavy D's was 8 pounds 13 off memory. I'm not positive. Brandon was 10 pounds of weight. Mine was 11 pounds of weight. And Eli's, I have it on film. I don't recall what his was. They did offer to take some stuff off mine because they were saying it was too heavy. But very confidently, I said no. You can just leave it on. And I was getting second thoughts after about 15 minutes in. I was regretting telling them to leave that on because that is not easy to chew. I did not understand it until you started to eat it. That was so chewy.
what
I
is
just thought it
happening,
was just
Jeff?
going to be
How you
like a
doing?
squish and swallow. But
Sorry about that. I just want to say hey to Jeff because he got in here, but I didn't
oh,
want
Jeff, how
to.
you doing, Jeff?
But I got these Kool-Aid packets here because I'm about to make some pickles again. I got to make about 30 more jars, so I got about 59, 60 something cucumbers in there. So I'm making some Kool-Aid pickles in a minute. I'm about to do some kosher garlic dill. Somebody ordered some snot. So if you get snot, you get 4 ghost peppers in your pickles. So it's $1 extra for that, for the ghost peppers. But that's what we're gonna be doing later. And somebody from the UK wanted Jay Monk, I think. He wanted me, this is large and extra large. He wanted me to get a tape measure from pit to pit and then from the neck to the bottom. I guess because the different sizes in Europe. So he wanted to make sure before he bought it because I think it's like $30 shipping just to go to Europe. I know it is just to go to Canada.
Okay.
So but I
Well,
did
I'm
finally
actually
got rid of these. I got tired last night. I don't even know how to use this because you get this. Does it go over or does it go under and through like a belt, like a serpentine belt? I got to figure out how to use that. So I know you're supposed to slap it and it's supposed to just start working.
yeah.
So I think it goes. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out later.
Lizzie, I'm not sure if you're talking about me with Florida. I've been to Florida twice, 2 years in a row. But I'm probably next year I'm going to go a little bit later and probably do spring training. Thank you, DJ. I always love collabing with Brandon. I think it probably comes across in our videos that we actually don't mind hanging out with each other, especially the camping thing. But Brandon spooled me there. And yes, sorry, Brandon. I was with Randy about the pickle comment, and that was right before we did film the camping. That was last year.
Yeah, that was a fun time. It's kind of glamping when you come with me, but camping is camping. You don't want to go out there like you're surviving, like you're in desert, like the special ops or something, Navy SEALs. I mean, you want to bring the stuff to have a good time out there. The biggest thing is cooking, which if I dumbed it down and we just want to relax, just have sandwiches, chips, and stuff like that instead of having the meals we did. But I wanted to show Bob a good time,
I
and
appreciate it.
Pure Texas says how to order ghost pepper pickles. They're called snot, SNOT, because it's not hot and snot. Not is just regular. It's not hot. I got not and I got hot. Is you get one of these. You get one of these in hot, but you get 4 of them in the snot. You can go to my website at DaGarbageDisposalStore.com, and you can put /GOOD on the end. I'll put the link up, and then Bob could answer some of these. I've been not answering all these questions, so I really appreciate Bob.
That's okay. Matt, thank you for the eating style. I don't know. To me, I'd have to work to make the annex that some eaters use. to make them eat quicker, not against them, because that's what they're doing to eat quick. But to me, I would be acting if I did some stuff that other eaters did. I just kind of eat normal, and it works for me. Who knows? Maybe I could be quicker if I ate their way, but I'm just chilled out here.
Well, there's some stuff people want me to do a lot of stuff like this. Say, hey, do what Bob does. Do the one bite thing. And I did it one time, and I do it one time so I can shout Bob out. That's his thing. It was his thing. So I don't want to just do something all the time somebody else does. I might do it one time just to shout them out, and kind of get them going to their channel as well if they haven't already. I'll have what they're having in front of me. It'll be nice for Bob to do it one time, or at least one time, and just to, you don't have to shout me out, but I don't see it copying if you just do it one time because you're just, just having fun with it. But if you have your own take on it, or if you do the same thing I do, I really don't have a problem with other people doing it. But I understand probably where Bob's coming from. You don't want to do something somebody else is already doing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on the same page as Brandon. I think doing it once to shout out or something like that is like a sign that you're acknowledging someone's got something going on there. But
This side, watch this.
But I'm a friend that like I'll do it. Hey Tasha, I'll do a lot of stuff about Beard because I have a personal relationship with Beard.
Dana, I do like to hear that. He said every time Randy has a pickle, he thinks of you. I appreciate that. That's brand dog. See, I can't get my fingers too fat. There you go. Like that.
Mm-hmm.
Not really.
But as far as respecting other eaters, like I just did what I called as seen on Beard Meats Food tour of Florida, and that's what my Las Vegas one is going to be as seen on Heavy D, another eater, another channel out there. I filmed at all places he filmed at, and it's not a contest between each other, but I found out the names of those places by watching his videos of where to go. So that's when I watch most of my, a lot of eating videos is when I'm going to go somewhere. You look up the other eaters. Like, oh, I know Heavy D lives in Vegas, so he obviously knows where all the good spots are. And then I go to look at the food. Go, that food looks good, interesting to eat. So it's just a shout out to him. It's not me trying to beat him in any of these things.
I was thinking about doing the 10th inning since I already did it before, and I think I still have the record because you did the neat eating, and that's probably why I still have that record. But I was thinking about doing a neat eating while Eli eats the challenge, and I do neat eating while he does it.
Okay.
So and I'm not gonna. I'll probably just do that one. I won't do a lot of them, but one like that to say, hey, I'm gonna try the neat eating that Bob, the Notorious B.O.B does. So and try, and that's my way of trying to help other channels out. Even though your channel's about double as big as my channel, it doesn't matter how big or little the channel is. I just try to network, and that one person might be on your channel and not on mine that might see it.
Swallow hot dog's got to be Brandon. I've never tried it, and at this point in my life, I don't think I'm ever going to. It looks crazy.
Yeah, it's just the act of doing that, and once you do it, it's like, oh, that's nothing to it. It's like riding a bike.
Yeah, Lizzie, I'm glad you liked Wayne doing the parody. That was all him, and nothing to do with it. I always try to get a comment. Like I force the owner to make a silly comment about Beard. I try to do that way, but I know some of Beard's fans took offense to Wayne.
Oh, yeah, because usually,
we're doing
they
that.
probably would throw my name in there then because he actually ate about maybe like this much slice more than me, but they say he ate 2/3 of the pizza, and I had an appetizer. I was talking, but I know Wayne has said that Beard usually pushes it off to the other person. And it's kind of like I didn't really. When I did that with Beard, I wasn't trying to race or anything. I was just trying to have a good time and talk and chat with the crowd. I like to chat with the crowd. It's kind of like Man versus Food, actually the show where he actually does a lot of more talking than eating, kind of. So
Mm.
I'm trying to find the middle ground.
I'm pure Texas. I don't think I'm going to Texas anytime soon. We did 2 trips in a row to Texas. Or actually 2 trips in the same year through Texas. Yes, this is all green screen. This is actually Brandon's body with his shirt. I said like
Yeah.
yes. You may have
I
some
don't have one of his. If he has a logo shirt, when Bob gets his logo shirt out, I will be one of the first to buy one of those shirts.
Well, thank you. Maybe I'll put some out there. I don't know. I always feel like
I've got hats now. Look, got the outdoors unsupervised hat.
so Beard does smack talk. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like when he, that's a very nice hat there. But what Beard usually says that he's only talking about someone he's got a close friendship to, not just someone he knows. Like there's eaters I know, and then there's eaters I really know. So usually, at least with our channels, Brandon, me, Beard, Wayne, we're not like busting on somebody that we're not real life friends with.
It's construction talk.
Yeah, it's only like I really don't care if Beard finishes a pizza before me, but I know the relationship I have with him. He'll mention it to me that it'll work its way into the conversation. He'll mention like that he took it easy that day and he still beat me.
Michelle says, "I'll never forget that pancake challenge." Well, I think the maddest I've ever saw Bob was at Cookie Canuck when somebody took his water. It's
I was
funny
not
now.
happy. I was a lot of editing to cut that out of there because I was not happy at that moment.
I think I left that in, but I kind of put a thing there saying why, because that's serious business.
So like I just did that pizza with Wayne and I ran out of water and I stopped eating. Like I won't eat without water. I've just been doing it too long. The average person shouldn't just use water to get out of the choking, but I know how to do it if I have water to force something down. But if I don't have water, I could easily choke, and because it slips down. So that's why I won't swallow the hot dogs because I want to purposely swallow the food. And like Brandon does this, like kind of opens up his throat. He still swallows to get it down, but I'm uncomfortable with that. I like to purposely swallow and get it down. So if I don't have a liquid, I'm not doing any eating.
So Bob just said it. As long as he has water, he'll swallow a hot dog.
No, he did
No.
not.
I could probably take a sip and do it. Like I would never want to try it like you. I've done one challenge with Raina, and I was also coincidentally in the same restaurant where she had just finished filming, and she finished her challenge, and I was just going to start my challenge. That was a total coincidence. She travels all over the place. Raina puts a lot of money into her channel, a ton of money. So I know she was just over in Asia filming. It's like she really spends a lot. Whereas Brandon and I are very much like I was in Vegas. I did 5 videos in 28 hours because I was only there for the weekend.
Well, I think what I'm going to start doing is once the other channel starts making money, I made I think $75 last month on the other channel. So that's why I'm not doing much on that channel because I have to pay the bills first. But the extra time I have, I do go do videos. And eventually, I'm going to say maybe 6, 7 months, maybe I want to start flying places for the cheap airlines. It's cost about $60 each way for just a bigger baggage. But I was thinking about doing a stealth camp in different big cities like Hollywood and different places, and just fly there. And I'll have to have a check bag because up to 40 pounds, so I can have my tent and camo and everything in it. So hopefully I don't get TSA on me. Like what's going on here?
This is nothing to do with us, but what is this Kyle video Watergate water issue? I don't even know. Kyle, the guy from the UK?
Did he die?
Oh, Kyle Sheepers. Kyle Kyle from Cookie Canuck. Yeah, well, if it showed everything, then it showed where I believe would be someone in his entourage taking my water.
Oh, the
If
guy
that's what you're
standing up.
referring to.
Yeah, the guy standing up in the back, I think. Yeah, I was lost there for a while.
I was not following it. Did you do the unlimited flights?
I'm not sure what that is, Lizzie. I do the Spirit / Allegiant / Frontier. It costs $27 to fly to Las Vegas. You can't even drive here to the next state over for $27. So $27 and 57 on the way back or something like that. But an extra $125 for the luggage. It costs more to get my luggage there and to get me there. My luggage is more important.
Speaking of second channels, I have a second channel. It's up, and there's a video posted on it. I don't think I have one subscriber. Last time I checked, the video had 5 views, but I've not publicized it in any way. This is the first time I've talked about it whatsoever.
Yeah, Bob told me about it, but I never got the link. So I was
I
thinking
didn't even share the link with Brandon.
Okay, if I got the link, I could. But you share it to my Facebook, maybe.
I didn't share it. I didn't even share it on my socials.
No, but I'm saying a Facebook Messenger. If you want me to post it here now,
I get asked to review stuff all the time. People send me stuff all the time. Could you review this? Could you review? Could you review? And I don't want to put a video on my main channel that is obviously what looks like an ad. If I could work it in, fine. But
yeah.
I rarely film at home anymore. So how am I going to put like an air fryer on my channel? So it is Notorious B.O.B Reviews, I think it's called. And I did not put much effort in the editing it, but I reviewed an air fryer, and there's more air fryers and other stuff coming up. But I just give my honest opinion. If you're going to send me something, I'll give it a review, but it's not necessarily, I'm not going to slam somebody, but I'm just going to give you my honest feedback.
Hey, guess who's the first subscriber, I think?
You found it?
Yeah. You want me to share it here?
Sure.
Bam. I'm the first subscriber to this channel here, but that is Bob's review channel. If you want to see, I think it has Wi-Fi on it too, some kind of Bluetooth Wi-Fi deal, but you got to watch the video for all the specs. We don't want to spill the beans.
Is it a channel Eagle fans crying? You're killing me here.
Can you cook beans in there too?
You can bake in that. The one I reviewed, you can bake in it. I mean, I only did a couple of different things, but
is that the same dang channel?
Wait,
I think I just shared your regular channel.
No, that's my channel, Notorious B.O.B. That's my
there
name.
It is. I got it now. There it is. I didn't hit the Control C correctly, I guess.
Oh my God, that's horrible looking channel. Oh, I got 61 views. Holy smokes, I'm huge. I'm a star.
I think
Speaking of stars, this guy I'm on with, he is knocking on the door of 100,000 subscribers. 84,000, 84.5 thousand.
Somebody's about to win $500 if they're subscribed to both channels. If they're subscribed to this channel here outside Unsupervised, outdoors. Well, don't go to outside. Go to outdoors Unsupervised. It keeps oh, there it is.
It's a nice hat.
Thank you,
Patrick. I want to say thank you for subscribing, Patrick. I only know Patrick subscribed because apparently I have email notification every time I get a subscriber.
Oh,
So
you got to cut that off.
yeah, I learned that when I did it with Corbucci, and I got thousands of subs, and my email was shut down forever because it was just coming in. 13 subs now. Holy smokes. But it's weird. I only got one email. Wow, thank you. I mean, I appreciate you subbing, and I'm going to put more effort into it. I didn't do much heavy lifting in that first video.
I'm thinking maybe you might get a PO box soon since you're doing reviews, and maybe people could send you stuff to Amazon to review. I'm trying to get them to get a PO box again, folks.
You are, yeah. I got 2 things to that PO box in a year.
Yeah, he had cut it down. So I'm saying if you want to send me something to my PO box, a letter or something, I can read it for Bob. So I could do that. You know, I could do a service like that. We could do a collab, mail opening, mail forward.
Oh, be
opening.
nice. You read to me. We did
I think
Shady Maples in
the post office. I think the post office would probably smack us for going through the loophole.
Yes. We did Shady Maples. That's the closest. It's not really Amish, but it's kind of Amish-ish.
I'm still not a Scrapple. Bob's gonna get mad. I'm still not a fan of Scrapple. I think you have to been grown up with it.
Scrapple on a biscuit. My daughter just bought me some. She found some specialty Scrapple. She just brought some home. That's my youngest, the Molly that tries to poison me occasionally on videos.
Yeah, the specialty. What was special about it? Extra scrap.
They might have used actual meat instead of like I don't know what is it.
Okay. Fancy. So fancy Scrapple.
Mm-hmm.
You burning stuff up?
Brandon is close to 85,000. He's going to get that 100,000 any day now.
I was thinking 3 years, but with the way it's going, maybe a year and a half. But I put the link up last here of the Outdoors Unsupervised. If you're subscribed to that channel and this channel, and it's public, it can't be private. I got to see that you're subscribed. 3 months after the day I get 100,000 subscribers, you're in the for $500. All you got to do is subscribe to both, have it public. That's all you got to do. What I'm going to do is do a computer generated deal on my Outdoors channel, because instead of going through 100,000 names, I can go through maybe 3,000 or 4,000 names. And if they're subscribed to that channel and this channel, it'll be it'll be easier to do that way. So it'll be on both channels. So, and that's in UK, Australia, Sweden, Finland, anywhere on this earth. It'll be 500 US equivalent.
Very nice. Scrapple.
Scrapple. If you're in Pennsylvania, you're getting $500 worth of Scrapple.
That'd be awesome. Scrapple is the lowest of the lowest. Like after they've use the pig to make everything else, then they put Scrapple, and I don't know what they combine it with to like whatever. It's probably like the toenails or something. I don't know. It smells so strong it will stink up your house. If you don't like the smell, you'll have to sell your house. But it tastes so good. And hot sauce never hurt anything. I could put hot sauce on hot sauce.
Okay, Miracle Whip comment. I didn't see it. I didn't see one. I'm sorry. Got to go back up there to see Cyber. Brandon, I grew up on Miracle Whip with a mother that could make a 6-course meal out of it. One of my favorite sandwiches that I grew up on and still eat today is peanut butter and Miracle Whip. Well, I guess that's another. I don't think I've ever tried it unless I did a nasty thing and mixed 4 other things with it, but that's probably acquired taste. Might as well throw some scrapple on that.
Yeah, I'm going to answer Jeff. As far as scrapple and pork roll is like fine dining compared to scrapple. But scrapple, in my opinion, tastes so much better than pork roll. But pork roll is actually there's actually like known meat in pork roll. Only ever tried turkey scrapple. I never had turkey scrapple. Organ meat and spices. So it's not even organ meat.
There's something over in Jeff's direction. I think it's he did something. It was a dessert though, some kind of pie, like a whoopie pie. Is that what it is? Is that just where Jeff's at, or is that all around that the colonial states?
We have it here in Pennsylvania. I don't know where it is, but that's common here.
Okay. Matthew
Jeff's
Price said
tearing it up.
scrapple is made of fatback, pork, liver, and spices.
Jeff's like a real competitive eater compared to us, though. I mean, he's been tearing it up. I don't think there's anything he's been doing bad at.
Turkey scrapple.
Leah, turkey scrapple. Okay, I'm going to believe you. My issue is I'm married to vegetarian, so my wife has not eaten meat. I don't know, since we've been married 32 years. I have two daughters that have never once eaten meat. They're both at least 21 years old, and I mean no meat of any kind. So there's no way we're cooking scrapple inside our house. So I have to. The only time I get scrapple is when I'm out at a restaurant, and I've never seen turkey scrapple on the menu. But if I do, I will try it. The scrapple my daughter brought home for me, I've already had talked to my wife. I'm gonna have to cook it like my George Foreman outside, and eat it outside.
Hey, alien sea monkey. I just saw the name. I had to say it.
And Jeff, yes, the less you know about what's in food, that you appreciate it more.
Yes, Jeff is correct. What is a brown swagger made of then? That's pretty much livers and stuff?
They made something called Groot. Oh, Groot, yeah, Groot sounds along the same lines. Bet she loved McDonald's all over her island. Oh, yeah. So when I did the McDonald's video, my wife was upstairs trying to stay away from the smell. I walked upstairs before I hit the bed and said, and if this thing was not a hit, I was done eating videos whatsoever. I was doing a lot of chug videos at the time. I was just going to go straight chug channel, kind of like Badlands Chugs is now. But that video took off, and then it put me down this path of still doing the eating. And I can't imagine chugging now. Chugging is exhausting work, and I could do it back then. I probably can't chug too well anymore now. The breakfast spots in Philly have it. Okay, I'll keep my eye out for it. Hog head cheese. You ever had that, Brandon? I don't think I've had that.
I'm not a fan of it. Hey, Cyber, thank you very much. This is so you try peanut butter and Miracle Whip, a lot of both on the bread. The whip is Miracle and Mayo can suck it. Okay. Had to read that whole thing. Okay. Well, I have to try that sometime. I'm on a diet actually, folks. I know you didn't hear me wrong. I'm actually not really doing writing down calories or anything like that. I'm just eating a lot less, and that's pretty much my diet. But I think I'm doing pretty good. I'm actually in between belt loops, and not the other way, but the other way. So I'm in between belt loops. Yeah, I bought a brand new belt, and here's what I do for a diet, guys, girls, whatever. If you buy a brand new belt, that's how you'll know how much weight you lost, because it'll start pulling at one of the rungs, and then you start going down. Then you see how far you came.
It's a good idea. There's no Mayo fans in this in this chat.
Unless they're just being nice about it. I'm not going to block you folks. You can not like Mayo. You got to eat it, okay? I don't mind. I don't care if you have an Apple phone, your Mayo. I don't mind. Lizzie says she's still buying helmets. Tasha has helmets in there, and I have Miracle Whip.
Alien Sea Monkey, thank you. I did lose some weight. I plateaued and then I'll go back at it. I don't use Miracle Whip and I don't use mayonnaise. I don't use either of them. I have never been a fan of either. I'm like a mustard person.
I use Miracle Whip on everything. Miracle Whip with eggs, with hot sauce, and the eggs, like scrambled eggs. Oh, man, goodness. Miracle Whip sandwich. How about that? Just a Miracle Whip sandwich. You guys, 2 days, you'll see a 10 Chipotle Ranch Chicken Burrito Challenge at Taco Bell. That was sponsored by DFK for Justice on here. And then I haven't forgot about 2 other ones to do. I do have a Whataburger to do that was sponsored, and I have a Jersey Mike's to do that was sponsored. So I'm doing those soon. I'm doing Whataburger probably tomorrow. It's a speed challenge, so I have to eat at least once a day. So I'm going to do that for my big meal.
Well, that's nice. You can still do content and still lose weight. For me, I need a lot of days.
Well, this is I'll have what they're having in front of me. So hopefully they don't have a lot, and that'll be my meal actually for the whole day. If I do get hungry later on, I got a bag of carrots in there. So that's what I have for snack like later on. But hopefully they have a regular value meal type deal, and that'll be like my calories for the whole day.
I hope you don't get that one. I just saw a milkshake on social media. I can't remember the fast food place, but it was 1,700 calories.
Yeah.
So hopefully they don't order that in front of you. That would put a hurt on.
Yeah, I would enjoy it though. I'll just have to work harder outside with the chickens.
That's a lot of calories.
But I do want to tell you guys, for the 3,000, when I had 3,000 subscribers on here, 3,000, I did a 3,000 calorie thing, and I ate mayo. I ate mayo because I would have to eat 2 jars I think it was 2 jars of Miracle Whip if I needed to do the same amount of calories. Whatever, I think it was 3,000. I'm not sure what it was, but I know it was double the calories for mayo. So if you're trying to lose weight, I think Miracle Whip, unless I'm lying, is less calories. I can check.
All right. Oh, I just noticed this is a rare empty hand on my part.
Look at this, folks. And so less calories and more taste. Okay. Look at this. I'm going to show you. This is Duke's mayo. This is 100 calories per serving. This is Miracle Whip. And this is 40 calories per serving.
There's 54. How many servings in there? 54?
About 59 servings, and this is 64 servings.
No, 64. That's 6,400
calories.
calories.
It's 1 tablespoon. So 1 tablespoon of each. 1 tablespoon is 40, 1 tablespoon is 100.
Well, that would be an easy way to do a high calorie. Not that I'm into that, but
yeah. That's why I did that special with the mayo. I mean, yeah, with the mayo instead of the Miracle Whip.
it's Friday and you do not lie on Fridays.
Nope. Daddy Mac, I saw you in here earlier. How you doing? I want to appreciate Daddy Mac for coming to Cincinnati. The Germans call it Cincinnati around there. We did the Mecklenburg. Eli and I did the Mecklenburg Gardens, the oldest restaurant in Cincinnati. We did the challenge there, and he showed up.
So Las Vegas, I think we have some good videos. We have some good collabs. We have one really entertaining waitress. I hope that came through. I haven't looked at the footage yet, but she was a lot of fun to do the challenge with. We had some people in the restaurant cheering us on. I think there'll be good videos. Maybe some records, possibly. Not going to say for sure, but maybe some records. Maybe some losses. Who knows? Who knows how they're going to turn out? I think a lot of times people will just assume we win everything every time everywhere we go, but no. Have they ever had any kind of challenge at Nacho Daddy? No, I assume that's a restaurant. Skyline Chili. Who likes Skyline Chili? My name is Kathleen. Lovey is my dog.
Yeah, I don't like any chili that has freaking all kind of spices like nutmeg and allspice and all that stuff in it. It just
You're
it does
looking
not
at
go with chili.
the Skyline Chili eating champion of the world, 2 years back to back, beating Joey Chestnut and Pat Bertoletti. I love Skyline Chili. I'm not saying it's the best tasting, but it just goes down.
Well, I can tell you this: I have not had Skyline chili, but I've had a couple the Ash chili whatever place and another chili place back to back. Two challenges, day each day, and they both had like cinnamon, nutmeg, all kind of crap in it. It was not. I did some research on it. I thought that Cincinnati put cinnamon in there because it has C's and N's in both words. But come to find out, they was trying the Mediterranean. They were doing some kind of Mediterranean taste to their chili to make it different.
Jeff, thanks for stopping, hanging out with us.
All right, Jeff, take it easy, man. Appreciate it. Jeff and I need to do a survival hike. He knows I can hike now. Jeff did tell me, he did try to say, Brandon, 30 miles for your first hike is a lot. That's what he told me. But he knows now that I'm a trooper, okay? Not a state trooper, but I'm a trooper. All right, Daddy Mac, thanks very much. I'm about to go too in a second. We had a good time here.
I can tell you that I avoided using cow's milk for the Serial Killers Challenge because I did not want to deal with a gallon of milk because that gets you.
Yeah, I'm lactose intolerant, so I went with almond or soy, one of the two.
30 isn't on video. I'm not even sure what that is, Lizzie. Had it canned. It was surprising. Canned Skyline chili. Oh, the hike. Oh my goodness. Gotcha.
Lizzie, yes, it is. It's called. I forgot what survival season it is, but it's on both channels. It's on Outdoors Unsupervised, and it's on my channel. I think it's Survival Season 2. Yes, it is. I'll pull it up real quick. I'll give you the first video. It's the packing of the backpack. The packing of the backpack, and if you look in descriptions, you're gonna see every video of that trip. Oh, you leaving? Oh, okay. You got to work, huh? I don't
Jeff,
understand.
I think Jeff's referring to Brandon's hiking, and man, I wanted no part in doing what he did. That was insane. He's carrying way too much gear.
Jeff says we got to see how you do on the ups and downs. I told you, I can kick a donkey. I can kick a donkey. My legs are freaking strong. All this muscle that I'm carrying around all day long. Uh, I've, um, I've learned to, after the 55 pounds in my back, I've trained myself, to probably, I might do 30 pounds or 35 and it'll seem like a breeze. Than 55 on the back. But I think ups and down. I think I could do it. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think there's a cartoon of the train that says that.
You're much younger than me, 'cause those days are beyond me. Like, I have no desire to hike with that much on my back.
Well, I'm not doing 55 anymore. I think firefighters actually train with 55 pounds on their back. But they said a professional hiker that has money, um, they pack 35 pounds max. I was 55 pounds because the cheaper stuff usually costs more but weighs less. So this would be like a tent. Okay, let's just say this is a tent for a cheap tent that I can afford. This is one that expensive tents that you carry. So that's kind of like the ratio of uh, of having money and not having money.
Mhm.
Plus, you got somebody that's like a Boy Scout that wants to take everything with them.
But when I was going to do the El Camino, I wasn't even going to carry any gear. I was going to have it sent from one hotel to the next hotel. They have a service that drives your gear. So all I was just going to carry was food and drink. And I didn't even
Well,
want to carry that. I was
there's
debating whether to carry a camera because I was feeling lazy.
there's a guy named Louisiana, a hiker or Louisiana something. He actually passed away because I was commenting on his videos like, "Hey, let's do a collab." But then come to find out he had passed away like right when I started watching them. So the videos was out and he wouldn't comment back and I didn't know. And then somebody says, "Oh, it's a shame that this guy had passed away." But a Louisiana hiker. But he did something. It's like a 180-mile hike or 120-mile hike, and that's one thing that I want to do now. Like I have to do that now. It's on my bucket list. I'm going to do a 220-mile bike ride. I'm going to do that and a 120-mile hike, and I want to do the 180-mile canoe trip. So, Bob, you're in on any of them if you want.
I'm good.
And I've never done canoeing. So I'm going to do first time 180 miles. That's the right thing for my brain to say. You know what? I'm not gonna look stupid. I'm going to go ahead and do. I'm gonna look stupid anyway, but I, I'm gonna look stupid if I don't complete this. So just like my hiking, my first hike, 32 miles, 32-mile hike, did 28 miles in 2 days. 100-degree weather, folks. 100-degree every day. 100-degree. Okay. Well, do you got anything else you would like to talk about, Bob? Because if not, I'm going to pickle pickles later. But if you have something to chat about, I don't mind staying on a little longer.
No, I do want to say I appreciate everyone who subbed my other channel. I'm all the way up to 20 subs now. It's blowing my mind because I
Man,
seriously am just not going to promote it. And Jeff, more power to you on the 100-mile hike. Holy smokes. Do want to thank everybody for stopping in and hearing us talk a little bit about our Vegas series. Hopefully you enjoy the videos. For me, mine start next Friday. What you got there, Brandon?
that is your link of the again, if they missed it, the reviews. Oh, is that the right one? I don't know why this is not. Well, that's his one channel.
No,
Here's
that's right.
his.
The one you just posted is my reviews. Wow,
Okay.
just gave you another subscriber.
Okay, and I just posted outdoors unsupervised. If you want pickle items now, guys, gooey butter cakes, pickles, cookies, they are on my website now. You can order them from the website. It's DaGarbageDisposalStore.com. If you want to go one further, you could just put /good behind it, or just be real lazy and click this link here and check it out. That'll go straight to there. So, oh, and on my other channel, I'm gonna go live sometime. I'm not sure when, but I have Ashley from Canada had sent me a postcard, as well as Leslie Beckwith from, where is this one from? San Diego. So I'm gonna read those on my other channel, and I'm gonna send them some shells I got from Florida. Because I said, if you send me stuff in my PO box, I will send you some shells if you comment about it. So that was from Outdoors Unsupervised channel. So we're gonna get PO box for Bob here soon. So just you can send me the PO box, the letters, and say, hey, I want Bob to get a PO box. Send them mine. I will talk about it. We'll make we get them.
Thank you for doing that for me, and thank you everyone for subscribing. And hope you guys have a great weekend. I know I am going to. I have huge stuff happening in my family tomorrow, so it's going to be a good weekend.
All right. Well, bye everybody, and good luck for tomorrow for Bob. I'm gonna say bye to Bob over here. Give him a fake high five. Okay.
Try this again.
All right. See you later, guys.
Oh, the lag is too long.